house with Close Enemies. Guys, how is it playing? How's the tour going? And wait, first of all, let's introduce ourselves.
All right, hey, I'm Peter Stroud.
Chasen, Hampton.
Trace Foster. Now, it's like a sort of super group, or I mean, where did you come together? Nashville? How'd you guys meet? How does the band get Tom Hamilton and Tony Brockton?
We're kind of like a bunch of mutts. We're from all over the place, but we have the mutual love of the kind of music that we play, which made it really easy once we did get together, because it wasn't like, well, what are we going to do? What style are we going to do? We just started playing ideas we had, and before we knew it, we had amazing songs, and we were like, this is it. We're going to do this. And a year and a half later, a few months later, here we are.
Very good. And you're all established. I mean, every one of you have your own careers. I mean, do you want to talk about your careers a little bit, or just look?
Sure.
Peter, you're from Sheryl Crow, right?
Yes, I played with Sheryl Crow. I've been with her for 27 years now. And that's how it was, well, kind of how we met. We actually met through Collective Soul.
Ed Roland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We were at Roland's house.
Yeah, we were at Ed's house doing a recording session. So that's how Trace and I initially met.
I would like to say Ed said, this is your soon-to-be guitar player one day. And he didn't say that. In the movie, that's what he's going to say.
And you've been around.
You know they're doing video, right?
Yeah, I've been around a while. I got signed to Disney as a kid.
As a kid, right?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Club,
I grew
correct?
up in the entertainment industry.
Were you with the
I was.
Justin Timberlake?
I ended up as the co-host during their season with Brittany and Ryan and Justin Timberlake and all those guys. So
And you've been working ever since, and you've been
I've been
Disney?
in and out and doing acting stuff and vocals and had bands here and there. And now
And you
found my
Broadway?
home.
Broadway? Did you hit
What's that?
Broadway? Did you ever hit Broadway?
I did not, because I was on the West Coast.
Oh,
I
okay.
was
Should
in
do
California.
Broadway. He'd be good for that.
That's
wouldn't
when
he?
I see him.
Yeah, I had a lot of people ask me, but I've been strictly California for the most part.
And last but not least,
Man,
you've been around, my
I've
friend.
done everything. It's a whole book probably, but I mean I've been playing, my whole life, and I played like side stage with Melissa Etheridge, and I'm one of the guys that you used to hear all the time but never really see. I've produced bands, I've written songs, I kind of done everything, and I worked with Aerosmith for 20 years, and presently I work for Angus Young with AC/DC.
That's right.
I tour with
And
Angus
Ron Wood,
guitar
too,
tip.
right?
I worked for Ronnie Wood. I worked for.
How was that AC/DC tour?
Still going. We're on our way
You're
to
back
Australia in a couple weeks.
That's it's got to be hard for you guys to tour because you bounce around quite a bit. I mean, you're working.
Well,
right?
that's the
Tom's
amazing.
working.
It's the amazing
Tony's got
thing.
it.
Here's the deal: when you want to do something, our drive is like unparalleled. I don't think anyone has the drive. I mean, we just throw it out there. This is what we want to try to do, and it works itself out.
It's amazing the schedules have worked out. Consider
I mean,
well.
we had the original show was in January, which was my 60th birthday, and this was my present from one of my friends.
Oh,
He was a radio
nice.
guy. He's coming to.
I remember that.
We were supposed to be here in January, but what was flights and
Weather issue. Tony lives like up in the mountains, and he couldn't get down the mountain because of the ice.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Well, it looks fine
you guys-
here," but
Right.
Tony's out in the mountains. We couldn't get him.
He's like,
You're
I
coming
can't.
from
He goes,
5 different
I can't get out of my
places.
driveway.
Yeah, it was crazy where the ice was.
That was bad. Sometimes we come here and you get here at 5 o'clock at night and do this stuff, and when we leave, sometimes the roads are treacherous.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
So you got about what? You said you got 5 songs released. The first one was Sound of a Train.
Yes.
That came out first.
Yep.
That's been very successful.
Yes.
We play it on my friend Jim's radio station.
very
cool. Oh, cool.
We do, yeah.
Right.
And I heard Mystery of Love, but that was just added from somebody filming from a show.
So,
Probably.
yeah, that'll be
That actually, it's funny because that was the song that we just kind of thought was going to be on the record, and then Tom said something like, "That's going to be probably that sleeper song that does really well." And
It
now
does.
everybody is saying, "Oh, my favorite song. I really like Mystery of Love." So it's like, okay, so we did a special good job on. Peter mixed about more than half the record, and we did a really special job on that one. He did a great job, and I think that one's going to really be,
Sound of a Train, Inside Out, Sweet Baby Jesus.
Sweet Baby Jesus.
Rain.
Rain is possibly my favorite.
Oh,
I think it's our
It
favorite
really
too.
is. I love the whole.
Rain is
beginning
probably
and
the
middle
first-
part.
Rain is the
Still-
first song where I walked in and had like a part of an idea. Here's like 30 seconds, and by the end of the day, that's exactly what you hear. We recorded it right then and there, and it was like we were like, wow, this band. Because see, we also have another guy, by the way, Gary Steer, who was our 6th member of the band, basically, but he can't tour, so he's got a really bad back, and so he writes with us. That's what he does, and he sits at home in Chicago and cheers us on. And we all were in that room, and it was amazing because we'd be like, okay, it's done, and then I was like, well, what about this part? I think you came up with the
Yeah.
and then at the very end of it, we're like, okay, the song's done, and Tony goes, down, 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 on the piano. We're like, everybody has their. It's usually when you remember when you're a kid, you get in a band and you get in the room and you all look at each other and go, "You got any songs?" And you go, "No, I thought you did." And then you go, "Well, let's play cover tunes." That will never happen. This band, everybody's got so many ideas. It's an
You're not
all-around.
relying on that much. You play 1 or 2 covers.
Yeah, well, I don't, do you call them covers though? We've discussed
Well, you
this.
can. Well,
Because
actually,
we
you have
get,
to
it's to give a nod to the guys.
Yeah, you got to be
and-
honest. You have to go. I saw Joe a couple of weeks ago, and he played everybody's that was playing with him. So I mean,
Yeah.
the covers.
Yeah.
and-
See,
Yeah.
it's a weird thing, right? Is it a cover? I mean, we call it, it's an homage, right? It's
an ode to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because how do you not? I mean, it's like it's the melody of our lives, man. It's like we've all grew up and just love this stuff, and for us to look over and see these guys that we just hero worship when as a
Right,
kid,
yeah.
you know.
Now, that's gotta
Babies,
be awesome.
babies are still out there, but obviously with Aerosmith kind of being down, it's they get their fix this way.
Yeah, because you don't know if Harrison's going to be one more.
Yeah.
You don't know. Who knows? I mean, every day it gets farther and farther away. In all honesty, we all get older every day. So
That's
you
It's
know.
so cool
You
for
know
us
so
to
many.
learn those songs. Like I played head first in cover bands. I played, everything from Toys in the Attic. So I
Right.
played Sick as a Dog, which was always one of my favorites.
Me too.
And so to now be playing that with Tom and
I was
really just do it right.
Yeah, feeling it. And I was
Yeah.
at Tom's house probably 10 years ago, and we were sitting around, and I picked up a guitar, and I said, "Hey, remember this song?" And he picked up a guitar, and we played "Sick as a Dog" together. And that was like one of those moments in my life. I'm like, I will never forget this. And I'm like, screw that. I'm like, this is way better.
Yeah, right.
So let's talk album. Do we have enough for an album coming soon?
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
done.
It's
It's
done.
done.
We're getting it mastered
Next year?
and just pacing out getting all the rest of the parts put together as far as artwork.
It's a new world we live in, man. It's not the bands we grew up with where you put a record
We
out
put
tour
it
for
out,
18
yeah.
months and you do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking, it's like we're afraid to put it all out, and then 2 weeks later people go, "You had an album out?"
Yeah.
So at least now people go, "We've had some singles out." So you've actually heard them, and then you hear more. So you've probably heard more with those 5 singles than you would if we'd have put out a whole record with 5 songs.
Right.
But I'm still of old school and still listen
We
to the
all are.
whole album, and I am anal like that.
Yeah, it's something
And it's coming.
tangible.
It's
And,
And we're doing vinyl too.
yeah,
We
and all
actually-
those songs do sort of tie together.
Right.
And, yeah, and we have more. We have another.
We had so many songs we couldn't put them all on a vinyl. So
Yeah.
that's the good news.
Somebody asked us, they said,
Problem.
"Well, how many records could you guys do?" We go, "We could probably knock out 70 songs this year alone."
Wow.
And just,
So you got
because,
a stock here.
like I said, we're all writers.
Yeah, so we'll all come up with ideas, and then when we get together, we'll usually flesh out 1 or 2 songs in a day.
It's amazing, right?
And then, that doesn't mean that's like, okay, that's done. Now, a couple of them have been. Rain was.
Rain was done, yeah. Rain we wrote all the way to the
that
end.
was
Was done.
done.
It's when we recorded it. That my
We
guitar parts
recorded
are from that day.
In my basement. Yeah,
And-
with just a
oh,
little
wow.
amp.
It was supposed to be the demo. It was so good. We were like,
That's
Recorded
it.
in my
"This is
bedroom.
it. We're done."
Yeah.
I mean, he recorded his vocals in his bedroom.
And he did. He recorded his
Because you're all
vocals.
so far away. It's easy to record.
Yeah, it is. You just everybody does a part,
And there is, I do got to say that there is no ego in this band as well. So when we're writing songs, where Peter went, I'm putting this right there. Nobody went, no, that's just not good. We said, "Oh, let's try it."
Yeah.
And there's been parts that we try to put in there. We all just go, "Yeah, that's probably not right." There's never been any kind of friction at all. It's all smiles, and we're all like, "This is great," you know.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Takes
No
a village,
egos.
right?
No egos, man.
Oh, there's none. You would think that we're all a bunch of high school kids. But
So, you played Stone Pony last night.
Yeah.
Playing Dayrls tonight. Iridium on the 8th, which is Wednesday. Wednesday
Yes.
night is the 8th.
Correct.
So, how's the tour's going good? Everything's fine? How much more do we have to go with this?
Dates wise?
5 more dates.
5
No,
more dates?
4 more. This is the 3rd one, so we have 4 more dates.
Yeah.
All East Coast.
And we're heading to the West Coast in January.
In January, so you started it up again in
Yeah.
January.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, thank you for your time tonight, guys.
Hey, man.
Nice to meet all of you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate have a great show tonight, and really nice meeting you. Thank you.
Where are you sitting at?
I'm right in front of you. I'll be
Oh, boy.
in front of. I think they sat us between you and Tom.
Great.
So when you spit the blood,
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, when we spit the
Hey, Ken,
Don't
Tom-
touch like this.
Tom's
Thank
relaxing.
Denny thanked everything.
Tom's relaxing right now, so as soon as he get those, I'll come out and find you.
I appreciate. I'm sitting right in the front.
Yeah, I'll get you
I
all dressed
appreciate
up.
it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you, brother. Serious. Good luck. Have a great show.
Yeah, he should be there. Give him a hand.
I'm a hugger.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, dear. Thanks, Michelle. There you go. Get in there.
Yeah, we'll get it.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
And there you go for the beautiful camera woman. Thank you for all of your help tonight, Michelle.
Thank you.